my way.
Shamon.
Good evening, viewers. I'm 21st Century Cats.
And I'm still Dinner with Greedo.
Cue the music. Viewers, near-death experiences, and to be honest, if you've got any of your own stories, I'd be interested to hear them. But I've had a couple of near-death experiences, to varying degrees. There was this one time that I went to Goa a couple of years ago, went to India a couple of years ago.
Oh, dicing with death already.
Yep, death by curry.
Yeah.
And I remember I sat on the beach, and a coconut next to a tree, a palm tree,
Yeah.
and then a coconut fell out of the tree,
Yeah.
and it almost hit me on the head. Second near-death experience, and this sounds ridiculous as well. There was a time that I got off a bus, and the bus stop was at the bottom of a hill, and the traffic lights were red, so the traffic that came down the hill had to stop. And I just jumped out of the bus. I did kind of look, but didn't look properly. I just jumped onto the pavement. And for some reason, there was these cyclists coming down the hill, and they decided when the lights went red to go onto the pavement.
Right.
And they zoomed down, and I swear, I almost walked straight into these cyclists, which were going at a real fast speed,
Yeah.
and they almost hit me. And I remember thinking, this is where you say no, Steve, you'd have just got a little bit hurt again.
Well, you might have got a broken leg or something from that, but...
So you don't think that's a near-death experience?
No.
This is a rubbish video. I've been going
Well,
around...
if you're going to sit there and just lie to your viewers, then, you know...
I've had these stories going in my head for years, thinking, remember, that time I almost got hit by the cyclist coming down the hill at a real fast speed. And they were that close, because basically I jumped out of the bus, and I must have missed them by a second. They'd just gone past me, and I'm thinking, crikey, if I'd hit them, I'd have died. Maybe I'm over-dramatising my life.
Yeah.
Because my third near-death experience was the time I crossed the road without looking. I wasn't looking because I thought it was safe to cross.
Yeah.
That was a near-death experience. As it happened, there was no traffic around. And I didn't get hit by a car.
I really hate, the shows I like watching on television are like the real cop shows where you follow the traffic cops, but it always enrages me when they say, if there was a woman with a pram there and you were driving and you would have hit them, but there wasn't a woman in a pram there, and he might have been drink driving, but he wouldn't have hit some imaginary people, would he? So I don't like that. What you just did. There was no traffic. You weren't going to die.
So I can start sleeping at night without waking up with nightmares of being hit by cars that weren't there.
Cars that weren't there, yeah. It's like now. It's now a near-death experience.
No?
Because, a plane could drop an engine and it could fall on the pair of us. We nearly died.
But we didn't, because the plane didn't drop its engine.
No.
It kept going.
It kept going. It was fine.
You're belittling my near-death experiences.
Bigging them up.
Coconut, bicycle almost hit me.
Coconut death, cycle death.
And a car almost hit me, but there was no traffic.
And an imaginary car death. No, you're right. You're one lucky son of a gun to still be here with stories like that.
I'm blessed.
Yeah, how do you do it? You're so lucky.
Yeah, I was on a bus the other day and it didn't crash. I got off that bus and I thought, hallelujah, I've made it again. Well, that's it, you're not taking it seriously. I really thought I was some lucky son of a bitch. But apparently not. Apparently I'm the same as everyone else that doesn't die on a daily basis by coconut cars or...
Sorry.
Imaginary... Alright, I've got another one.
Go on then, this made me good.
There is another one, so there's 5.
Did you nearly die?
Look, yeah, don't tell me. Unless I died, you're not interested. Did you die? No. Did you get hit by the object? No.
unless there was, unless the end of your story ends with, and I was in hospital for 4 months, then you never nearly died. If your story doesn't end with, I was in a coma, then it's not near death. But no, you go ahead. You tell the story.
I feel a bit embarrassed now.
What was it? You slipped on a tangerine?
That would have involved actually hurting myself. So far in all my stories, there was no bodily harm whatsoever.
That's true.